Well, everybody, we are here for a new segment on Daybreak. It is full steam ahead with Jill from Discovery World. Thank you so much for joining us.
I'm so glad to be here.
Yes,
I'm looking forward to this new segment.
Me too. So before we get started, can you just tell everybody out there a little bit about yourself?
Yes, I was a teacher in Wood County Schools and decided to take a job with Discovery World on Market as their education manager. And it's a big challenge because there's endless possibilities. So we are looking forward to teaching kids STEAM activities every week, ones that they would be able to do at home and will help increase their knowledge and skills. And also we're going to hope to have a lot of fun.
And definitely should be bringing in some fun for the summer.
Yes, fun for the summer.
I'm very excited. Are you ready, Henry?
I am excited.
Me too. So what do you have for us for this week?
This week we are going to do engineering and construction, and we're also going to do architecture. So these skills can be done easily for about $4 to $5 at Dollar Tree or Dollar General or any of the stores.
Really
even Walmart
affordable.
have all these items: small baby marshmallows and spaghetti noodles and glue for reinforcement if you need it. I don't often use that. I just go for it and hope for the best. You take spaghetti noodles and you can break them in half to make smaller construction pieces.
Okay.
And then you use these as the anchors to keep things together. So you're constructing. Important skills for kids are learning to make mistakes.
Yeah, because if you do it too hard, it might break.
Right.
Okay.
So you can make smaller structures or large.
Okay.
This is for all ages. I had teenagers at Discovery World making them yesterday. They had a great time. But I would say to you that let your kids make mistakes because mistakes are where you learn. If they do not make a good structure base to build on, it usually collapses. But that's part of the learning process. And I know that engineers and designers and architects, they have to try things first to see if it works.
Right.
And if it doesn't,
trial
then
and error.
Trial and error. They learn from that. So don't hesitate. Don't try to jump in and help your kids all the time because that really isn't the best option.
Right.
Let them fail a little bit because failures are opportunities. So I think it's really important for kids to learn that early on.
Definitely. And there's not very many things on here, so it couldn't get too messy, perhaps.
No, I definitely think that they'll eat half of the marshmallows, and I think the spaghetti noodles are pretty safe unless you want to cook them later, but I wouldn't recommend it
I
after
wouldn't eat a dry spaghetti noodle.
Well, I wouldn't eat them after the kids
or with
mess
the glue.
them. Yes.
Oh, yeah, don't.
Yes, and if you would like to reinforce your spaghetti noodle marshmallow combo, you can always put a little glue around the side. Makes it super messy, and this glue is probably a decent bond, but you can get a better one as well, like called tacky glue.
Okay, yeah.
So you can use that, and it works well.
Perfect. Well, Henry and I are going to try to build some stuff, and then whenever we come back from the break, we're going to show you guys ours and some that Jill brought in.
Welcome back, everybody, and you can see the table's pretty much a little bit of a mess, and we've been building some interesting structures. These are just examples that Jill brought in, but Alexa, what are you building over there?
So I started out with a, I don't really know what it is. Jill said it looks like something maybe out of Star Wars, so we're going to go with that. We're going to go with that. And then I decided to try to be, you built a really nice structure.
It looks like
so I'm trying, but I'm not doing very well.
It looks like a bit of a tent. The only issue is it needs a little bit more support.
Yes.
So this is an example of like, well, be patient, come up with some creative ideas, because if I just let it go, it's just gonna fall over.
It's a portable
but
structure.
It can be fixed.
It's
it can be
portable.
fixed
And
easily.
like that, it's fixed.
And so, Jill, this was so much fun. Obviously, this is for STEAM, right? What does STEAM mean again?
STEAM stands for science, technology, engineering, art, and math. And we've covered a lot of those in this project. We try to do everything that we do at Discovery World involves STEAM aspects. So it might be a math activity. We learned a new math game recently with dice. We do art that's tied to science, and we do engineering challenges like this. For instance, when I brought up challenges, we can take these, you can build with your kids just for fun, but you can also turn it into a family challenge and build like historical iconic buildings and structures like the Eiffel Tower. You can give them a challenge like that. Or you can build it for strength So you could stack books on top of the structure like this one. It's a square.
Yeah, that one looks sturdy.
It is pretty sturdy, but you know, they may want to reinforce it if they're building for strength and being able to hold a lot of weight. They will need to build it really sturdy. But if they're building for height, they might want to go more willowy and tall and build it. But it's very intentional. They have to think about it. Like this structure's tall.
Or like this. So
Yes.
it's just
You need a support
flop
beam
over.
in there
I
somewhere.
think maybe what we could do to fix Henry's project would probably to be score it in the middle of these.
Yeah, like
put
some
more
marshmallows.
marshmallows in the
Okay.
middle.
Yeah.
That's a good
So
idea.
you can look at it. So kids will look at their projects and say, hey, this isn't working. And then they need to revisit, think about it, sit for a little while. This is a patience activity as well. Most kids have a little struggle with that.
Yeah.
And most adults
Like we
have a little
said
struggle
before,
with that.
trial and error.
Trial
you
and
learn
error.
so much more by doing
Yes.
that.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. Obviously, I'm a little bit older than a kid, but I actually really enjoyed this, so I'm sure parents will also have a good time as well.
Yes, and it doesn't cost much. We're
And
going to try to
everybody
do that.
gets a little snack.
Everybody gets a little
Yes.
snack at the
Here,
end.
Have a little marshmallow.
I'm going to take one.
One
I'll
for
take one
you.
as well.
I bet yours is pink.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for joining us. I really had a great time.
I had a fun time.
And we'll post all of this on our website as well with the instructions and the materials and all of that.
That'd
and
be great.
we look forward to another week with you.
I would love it.
Yes, well, we'll have more on Daybreak coming up.